my second night inside the Barbie playhouse. I am sorry to say that I have made no progress toward building my new evil lair. Each time I attempt an expedition, the girl and the canine get in my way. But this time will be different, for I shall wait for darkness. Then as soon as everyone has fallen asleep, I will make my escape. While I still wait, I decide to redecorate. These pink walls irk me to my core. I make a bigger nest. I make some tunnels, and I add more carpeting. Interior design is one of my many talents. In the human world, Mom says, "Lights out." "Please, please, please let me read a little bit more," said Jasmine. "You know the rules," Mom said. "It's time for sleep, sweetie." "What's Gizmo doing over there?" "He likes to build things with toilet paper rolls," said Dad. "He's so silly," says Jasmine. "Not Mom, not Dad." "She called me Dad," said Dad. As soon as the adult humans leave the room, I step onto the balcony, watching and waiting for the girl to fall asleep. She is tucked deep into her nest. Soon her breathing slows. I hear the sounds of doors closing, and the entire house falls into silence. My time has come. I climb out of the playhouse and jump into the basket of clothing. I am determined to succeed. World domination cannot begin without a new evil lair. You may be curious, dear reader, about my old evil lair. It was hidden behind a machine called a Maytag dryer. It was warm back there, with lots of lint balls for nest making. An evil genius needs to take at least 5 naps a day, so a comfortable nest is one of the most important parts of a lair. The site also provided plenty of privacy for writing letters to Guinevere. Guinevere is a tri-colored, long-haired cavy who lives across the aisle from me at Swampy's pet shop. Oh, how I loved watching her waddle on her wheel, a true athlete, a waddling champion. One day, whilst Guinevere was in the middle of a training session, Elliot came to the pet shop and offered to be my human servant. As he carried me away, I called out to Guinevere, "When I rule the world, you shall be my queen." I have been writing letters to her ever since, so that she knows my plans are underway. I employ a flock of carrier pigeons for the delivery of these letters. I pay them in sunflower seeds. One day, Guinevere and I shall waddle side by side in a glorious world where cavies roam free and where all humans serve us. But until that day, I have work to accomplish, and thus I scurry across Jasmine's room, locate the Polar Expedition rucksack, which is lying next to a shoe, and make my way toward the exit. I stop for a moment, listening for sounds that the canine might be up and about. It is quiet. That drooling beast is asleep somewhere. I shall do my best to avoid him. Because we cavies are soft and round and low to the ground, we can move across floors as silently as lint balls. I traverse the length of the hall without interruption, stopping at the first open door. I peer inside. Elliot is asleep in his nest. I shall need to have a conversation with him about his servant duties. He has been most forgetful. My litter box is not as clean as it should be, and my treat bowl was empty on 2 occasions. This is not acceptable. We evil geniuses need a constant supply of food to fuel our evil genius brains. The room in which Elliot sleeps might be an excellent place for my new evil lair. However, I would like to see the rest of the house, so I continue down the hallway. A loud noise greets me as I turn the corner. My tiny heart begins to pound. The canine! My legs stiffen, ready to run, but then I realize that the canine's eyes are closed. He is lying on his side, snoring, with a puddle of drool beneath his mouth. His front legs twitch. Is he dreaming? I doubt that a creature with such little intelligence can dream. But if he can, I suspect they are dreams about silly things, like chasing his own stubby tail or barking at his own shadow. Nothing like my dreams, which are big and important and evil. His inferior brain does not detect me as I scurry past. A trail of scents lead me to the room where the humans prepare their meals. Beyond another door, I find a supply of food that is stacked from the floor to the ceiling. Never in my life have I seen so many edibles, and there, on the first shelf, I spy boxes of cereal, one of the most wondrous of foods. It will be easy for me to reach them. We cavies have very strong legs, and mine are extra strong, thanks to Guinevere. She inspires me to work out on my wheel, in between my naps and my evil plan making. The Barbie Playhouse does not have a wheel. That is another thing I shall need to discuss with Elliot. I jump onto the first shelf and begin to chew a hole in a box. Oh, what delicious treats will I find inside. My rump wiggles with excitement, but it is crowded on that shelf, and my wiggling causes the box to fall to the floor. Upon impact, it opens, spilling its glorious contents. There are shapes, pink hearts, green clovers, and yellow stars. I prick my tiny ears, worried that the noise has alerted the canine, but he continues to snore. The feast is mine. I jump off the shelf and nibble on a yellow star. Joy of joys! It is marshmallow, my most favorite treat in the entire world. I am not surprised to eat them. I am not supposed to eat them. Elliot says they will make me sick, but I cannot resist. They are scrumptious. I dig through the whole box, eating as many as I can find. Just as I swallow the last shape, sunlight peeks through the kitchen window. Morning has arrived. I need to get back to Jasmine's room before my escape is discovered. And I have a new goal to add to my list. Once I take over the world, I shall make certain that cavies everywhere have as many pink hearts, green clovers, and yellow stars as they desire. I shall make marshmallow shapes the official food of all cavies. I start waddling down the hallway, but it is difficult to move. There is a strange feeling in my belly. Meanwhile, in the human world, "Mom! Dad!" Jasmine screams. "Something's wrong with Gizmo! His tummy is huge!" "What did you do to him?" said Elliot. "I didn't do anything to him. I love him," says Jasmine. "Gizmo just farted," said Jackson. "I didn't know guinea pigs could fart," said Jasmine. "Dad," Elliot said, "he looks sick. What should we do?" "Hey! Someone left a box of cereal on the floor. What a great way to start the morning. I love people food. Any kind of people food. Bread, noodles, cookies. Hot dogs are the best. Turkey's good too. Ice cream makes me shiver, but I love it. This cereal is super crunchy. I'm going to eat it as fast as I can. I'm going to have to chew the little pieces stick right to my tongue. Wow, this tastes really good. Hey, how come it smells like the furry potato in here?" "Wedgie," Mom says. "Bad dog, get out of the pantry." Uh-oh. I'm a bad dog. I take one more bite before the pantry door closes. Why am I a bad dog? The cereal was on the floor. I like to eat things that are on the floor. I'll wag my stubby tail again. Pet me, pet me, pet me, and tell me I'm a good dog. But Mom doesn't pet me. She grabs my leash. She wants to take me for a walk. Sure thing. I love to take Mom on a walk. We go outside. I piddle on the hedge. I bark at Brutus. "Stay away from my house, Brutus." Then I try to piddle on Squirrel Tree, but Mom pulls me to the car. The whole family's in the car. The furry potato's in the car, too. I love going for car rides. Dad lifts me inside, and I sit on Jasmine's lap. "Where are we going? Are we going to the park?" I press my nose to the window. "Yep, we're going to the park. Here comes the park. There it is. Hey, how come we didn't stop at the park?" I walk onto Jackson's lap. I try to walk onto Elliot's lap, but he pushes me away. He's holding the furry potato. The furry potato smells different today. He smells like cereal. I love cereal. I walk back to Jasmine. I press my nose to the window again. "Are we going to Dog Beach?" "Beach? Yep, we're going to Dog Beach. Here comes Dog Beach. There it is." "Hey, how come we didn't stop at the beach? Where are we going, people?" This car stops. Oh, no. Not that place. No, 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 no. I'm shaking all over. Don't take me into that place. I jump to the floor and try to hide under Jackson's feet. No, 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 no. I don't want to go to that place. Meanwhile, in People World, "Wedgie," Mom said, "stop whining. You're not seeing the vet. Gizmo is seeing the vet." "Yeah, because he got really fat," said Jasmine. "And he's farting," said Jackson. "Jasmine fed him something bad," said Elliot. "No, I didn't," said Jasmine. "I promise." "Come on, kids," Dad said. "Let's go inside and see what the doctor says." Now Mom's holding my leash. I crawl under the car. I use all my super strength so she can't pull me, but my doodad reaches under and picks me up. He carries me inside. The place is a terrible place. It smells like fear and sadness. A dog's whimpering in the corner. A cat's howling from its box. I must warn them. Run, I tell them. Run as fast as you can from this place, and whatever you do, don't go into one of those rooms. They do terrible things to you in those rooms. They poke you in the rump, and they stick you with needles. They put drops in your ears and bad-tasting pills in your mouths. Come follow me. We'll escape together. I run in a circle 5 times, but my force field doesn't activate. The door doesn't open. My superpowers don't work here. This place is bad. Very, very bad. Meanwhile, in People World. "Okay, we can see Gizmo now," said the vet. "Come on in." He's my pet, Elliot said. I'll take him. But I want to come too, said Jasmine. Haven't you done enough already? Said Elliot. Mom, why is Elliot so mad at me? Said Jasmine. Elliot's just worried, sweetie, Mom said. He's having a hard time right now. I didn't feed Gizmo anything bad, said Jasmine. I promise. I know you didn't, said Mom. Don't go into that room, furry potato. The door closes. What are they doing in there? I sniff along the floor. I sniff under the chairs. I sniff along the wall. I sniff all the shoes. I peek into the cat's box. I see you, cat. Listen to me, cat. When you go into that room, it's going to be bad. Real bad. The cat blinks at me. I look at the other dog. We're both shivering. We're both looking out the window. Can we go outside? Please, oh, please, oh, please. I scratch the door. Can we get out of this bad place? Be brave, furry potato, I holler. Be brave.